Happy Wednesday, it's June 20th, and I just have a quick thought for you today on Matthew 12, verses 36 and 37, we've been reading and studying at church the thoughts of our words, how to use our words well and how not to be covetous. And we've studied Nehemiah 6, and we're looking at Numbers 11 right now. And I came across this verse in Matthew. I've been reading through Matthew slowly over the last couple of weeks. And let me read it for you. This is Matthew 12, verses 36 and 37. I tell you, on the day of judgment, people will give account for every careless word they speak. For by your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned. I tell you, on the day of judgment, people will give account for every careless word they speak. For by your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned. So this really grabbed me yesterday in light of thinking about how to use our words well, in light of Nehemiah 6, where there are these evil men who oppose Nehemiah building the wall around Jerusalem. And the main idea of the story correlates in Nehemiah 6. It correlates with you shall not bear false witness, which is the 9th commandment. And really the idea is we need to watch the way we use the words of our mouth. And then in the 10th commandment, you shall not covet your neighbor's house, your neighbor's wife, etc., etc. You shall not covet is like, we have to watch the desires of our heart and what fruit becomes of that. And so the idea that on the day of judgment, people will give account for every careless word they speak, we just have to be really careful with. And I recognize that as I think about my workplace, as I think about how I speak to my wife, and as I think about just some of the things that I say in passing or in joking are just careless words that I'm going to have to give an account for. And every single word matters. In Nehemiah 6, there's these men that were writing letters trying to deceive Nehemiah. They were being so bold as to hire someone to slander his name and create bad and false words about him. When there was another man, Tobiah, who just received flattery from the men of Judah, even though he was just an evil man. And these words, these ways that he was trying to make Nehemiah fear in his letters, it's just like all these little things that might not have seemed significant, or that their character of them, if it wasn't revealed, wouldn't be known about you. They matter, and they matter to God. And so that's really what I've been thinking about. Am I complaining? Am I, giving my wife a short answer? Am I, speaking truths, or am I letting injustice happen, or something that's unsound happen in my life, and not correcting it and not caring for the people in those ways? Because I think that even when we don't speak and we're being careless, then the words will be accounted for, what we could have said. So it was just an idea that I came across yesterday morning, and it's just been sticking with me until today. And I was really taken by it that I will have to give an account for every careless word that I speak, and that by my words I will be justified, or by my words I will be condemned. So that's Matthew 12, verses 36 and 37. And Nehemiah 6 is a great read if you want to just see some men using their words not so well. And then Numbers 11, if you want to see Israel using their words not so well to complain, and how the Lord responds to that with some justice, just really quickly. So enjoy your middle of the week. See you guys.